bless you. You're welcome to another session of Minor Music Moments with Chika Ebenezer. I am here one more time to share some things on music, and I believe this is going to bless you. Today we're going to be talking on something very important. I'll be continuing the last edition, and then we'll just add something on top. Okay, based on some demands, people have said, let me expatiate a bit on what I meant in that last video. Of course, if you haven't watched it, kindly go back and you'll see the previous video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notifications when videos like this pop up. Okay, now let's get straight into business. In our last video, I talked about the keys, getting to know how to sing correctly on the keys, hitting the notes very well. A lot of singers actually say we don't know how to sing on key. Like for example, you could be singing a song and then the pianist is struggling. Like, I don't know if you've seen that situation where somebody is singing a song and then the pianist is trying to get the key of the song, and that's very embarrassing. So they just put their hands like this and they're pressing transpose until they get to whatever it is, and it's a problem. Okay, and also likewise too for singers, when a pianist is already playing and then they say sing to what I'm playing, and the singer is like I'm trying to get the key. It's a problem, because actually the standard should be 2 seconds, at most 3 seconds. 2 seconds, at most 3 seconds. You should be able to hit the note as soon as you hear it. The most time you should spend or delay you should have is just at most 3 seconds. If you go anything more than 3 seconds, then it's a challenge. You need to work on it. Okay, so going back to the first principle I gave, the fixed do principle, I want to elaborate on that so that you understand what I mean by the fixed do principle. So I said that you hit a note on your piano. Like I have my piano here. If you have yours, let's do it together. Or you can use the piano app, piano companion app, or any good piano app on your phone. So you can do you see, so I'm hitting the notes and then I'm just at random. I'm doing da 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 da. So you see, that's the distance you should take. You shouldn't spend anything more than 2 seconds, at most 3 seconds. Once you hear the sound bar, you should be able to hit it with your voice exactly in less than 2 or 3 seconds. So that's what I mean by the fixed do principle. So get a note and then hit it and then try to get exactly what you did. We can practice again together. So just hit a note like You see, so you hit the notes exactly and make sure that it is sounding the same in your ear. That way, you're getting your ears attuned to sound. All right, so that's that. Okay, so when you've done with this part, you can now move to the key location. Okay, now let's the key. Now let's talk about key location. So people say, how do we locate keys of a song? When a song is sung, how do I get to know that this is the key of the song? Now, every song has what we call the root note. The root note is called do. The do of a song is the root note. So every song has a do, and that is the root note. All right. Now, but the truth is, not all songs start on do. Some songs start on re. Some songs start on mi, fa, sol, la, just like that, as the case may be. But the problem is, whenever any of those songs that don't start on do is being sung, if you don't know where the do is, it becomes a very strong challenge for you, and then you start struggling to get the key. Most times, people pick that note that starts the song as the do and they sing it. If you do that, automatically you are on a different key. All right, so first and foremost, you must first of all try to locate where the do is in the song, even if that song starts with another note that is not a do. Like for instance, let me give an example of songs that start with different notes. Like for example, Heavenly Lord starts with me, so it's mi, re, mi, fa, 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 mi, re, do, Yeah, that's one. Let's talk about covenant keeping God. That starts with sa 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 do ti la 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 ti sa mi fa do ti la sa 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 la fa re mi. That's it's one that starts with so. You see now. So then for it's one that starts with do, you can do for you were do do ti la la ti do so so mi so. You know, so that's that. Now there are songs like that start with re, some start with fa, some start with even ti. Okay, so but now how do I locate my do? And this is when I hear that this do, I know this is the key of the song. Now, very simple. Now, this strategy or this theory actually works for almost a lot of songs. Now, this is the principle of the last note of a song. The last note of every song usually is a do. If there are songs that don't end with a do, it could be 1 out of a million or 2 out of 10 million. Okay, but basically every song ends with a do. Why? Because of the principle of returning back to base. When a song is ending, every writer brings the song back to base. You could just list any song at all, their notes end with a do. So the best place to find the do in a song is actually at the last point, the very last note with which the song ended. That song is a do. Now, so what do you do when a song starts with a note that is not a do and you want to hit it? If you know the song, simply go to the end of the song. Just in your mind, where did this song end? What ended this song? That note that ended the song is the do note. Now pick that note, do, that is your key of the song. And then, now the next thing you now have to do is to do what we call note tracing. So if eventually you find your do, you need to now trace which note started the song from that do. Which, if you've done the previous video, the class, the training I did there, this should be easy for you to get, because if you're able to get your do and know what your fa is, fa, you know what your la is, la, you know what your re is, re, you know. So if through your do you can locate your re, you know, you have to do these things to work. Either you use your piano aid to help you, and then after a while you go into blind trace. You should be able to, like, okay, this is my do, I should know what fa sounds like, I should know what la sounds like. So automatically, once you know what a do sounds like in a song, it's easy for you to trace any other notes you want to find in that particular song, and that way you'll be able to get the key. These things take time. Actually, you have to practice them. Some people naturally can find this, but this is actually for those who find it difficult, who naturally cannot pick the key of a song. This is where training comes in. You train your ears, and then you're able to locate the do of a song, and then from a do you can find out which other notes you want to find out in that particular song. And once you can trace out these notes, automatically you can locate the key of a song, as simple as possible. But the secret is in actually training your ear. Okay, so as we try to tidy this up, let me talk briefly on the chromatic scale. Okay, and then finding out the relationship between keys, notes on different keys. Okay, so when you're doing a song on C, C becomes the do, the root note, right? And then we have the re, we have the mi, we have the fa, the sol, the la, ti. Okay, now if the song changes from C and then goes to F, this F now, your do has changed. Your do now comes to F. So automatically, that's why I said in one of my previous lectures that actually the keys are static, but the notes are mobile. The keys are static, wherever it is, on keyboard, on bass, or anywhere you find them. C will always be in the position of C. C will always be in the location of C. But when you now talk about the notes, as far as C is the key at the moment, every note is loyal to C. C becomes do, and then re and mi and the rest of the notes will take their place. But the moment the key changes from C to F, like F is now the king on board, the notes will move from C straight to F and go and then position themselves to automatically F becomes the new do, and then G becomes re, and then A that's A, yeah, becomes mi. You see, but in the previous arrangement, C was do, D, re, E, mi, F, fa. But on F, F is now do, and then G is now re, A is now mi. Now, when the key was C, the key of A is la. But when the key is now on F, that same key A becomes mi. You see, so you must understand the relationship between these keys and how it is. Okay. At the end of this video, I'll paste a link where you can actually join our WhatsApp forum for more of this and for the tutorials. I have them in PDF copies where it is really written out in plain language, where you can actually study them and get to know them very, very well. I want to believe that today's class blessed you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and keep watching out for more videos. Our next lecture will be coming up with something very, very exciting and interesting. Don't miss it. Subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.